Hi, my name is Eva. I am 8 years old and in 3rd grade. I love reading. I'm here to share with you a book I think you will really love. They are called The Golden Compass, The Subtle Knife, and The Amber Spyglass. These books are part of the series that is known as His Dark Materials. The author is Philip Pullman. It's about a world where a girl named Lyra Silacqua, or Lyra Silvertongue, I wouldn't say she's a student at Jordan College, but she runs around and she plays with the students that are there. But she's not a normal girl like you and me. Well, I don't know if you're a normal girl like you, like me. She has something that they call a demon. His name is Pantalaimon. They are like another person. That's you. That doesn't make any sense. I said that they're another person, but they're you. That's kind of like it. She goes with him everywhere. But one day, she decides to sneak into the retiring room at her Jordan College. By the way, they're back in the olden times, I guess you would say it. Well, they're in another world, so they don't have electricity. She sneaks into the retiring room, and she hears her uncle talking about something that they call dust. But it isn't just the normal dust that you sweep off a chair, it's a special kind of dust. She's really curious and she wants to learn more about it. Then she hears that her uncle is trying to make an experiment, and the master of Jordan College gives her something and she thinks he says, "Give it to your uncle." So she goes over, and Roger, her friend the kitchen boy, has mysteriously disappeared. So she goes out on a mission, well, 2 missions. First, she tries to find her friend Roger, and then, if she finds him, she will go and deliver what her uncle needs to make his experiment work. And then they walk over to the next book. I had to let them walk over. Okay, there you go. This book is called The Amber Spyglass. So, it starts out with a boy named Will. He's walking along. Well, he isn't an ordinary boy. He doesn't have a demon like Lyra, and he has electricity and all this stuff. But his mother, she's scared. Well, when he was little, they used to play a game where they would have to hide from the bad guys. But then he realizes that to his mother, it's real. But he's thought that it's just in his mother's brain, and he has to look after her. But one day, some people come to his house, and I don't know if I would call this a spoiler, but it's something that happens in the book that you might want to find out for yourself. So, spoiler kinda alert. He kills one of them. So then, okay, unspoiler alert. So then, he has to hide from the police, which he thinks will be after him. He follows a cat because she's walking around. Then the cat stops and does something weird, pawing at the air. He walks over to see what she's pawing at. It's a circular window in the air. Behind it, yes, there's a world, but it's not his world. He goes through the window and he meets Lyra. Then both of them realize that Well, her uncle was trying to get rid of dust, but both of them realize dust is good. They realize what dust is. It's good. So they tried to go on a quest to stop her father, which a second ago they were trying to help. Well, Lyra was trying to help her uncle, not her father, was trying to help her uncle. So they go to tell her uncle what dust is and that he shouldn't destroy it. So Lyra, in this book, Lyra finds something that is a golden compass. That's what she has to deliver to her uncle. There's only kids in the world that Will and Lyra met each other in. But in a building, they find more people. Spoiler! Spoiler! I can't tell the story without a few spoilers here.
You don't have to tell the story.
Oh. They find a knife. And it marks Will as the bearer of the subtle knife.
That's not
Oops. Okay. Whoops. Okay. This was the subtle knife. I was whipping around the Amber Spyglass the whole time. Okay. This is the subtle knife. Okay, let me do this correctly. The bearer of the subtle knife. Okay, good. I think I did that. Okay. And they use it to try to find Lyra's uncle, but he might be in that world, or he might be in another world. And think. So, it's hard to search the world, right? Well, what if there was another world? And another world? And another world? And you had to search a world of worlds. That would take a pretty long time. So it talks about how they go and ask people, and Will also wants to find his father, who got lost in an expedition. So they're kind of looking for two things at once. Two missions, two people. That's what this book is about, and how Will uses the subtle knife and what the subtle knife is. You also learn what the golden compass is. Don't worry. It isn't a golden compass. This book is called this is the third and last book in the series. It's called The Amber Spyglass. Not the subtle knife, the Amber Spyglass. Amber Spyglass. So Lyra travels to Will's world. The golden compass has been stolen. So they try to get it back. And after they do that, they kind of hang out in Will's world. They meet someone called Mary Malone. Now, I've heard a song about her, but it isn't that Mary Malone who dies of a fever. It goes around saying shuttles and cockles. It isn't that Mary Malone. This Mary Malone studies dust. The special kind of dust, not dust. So, this is kind of like a three-way story. Kind of. So, they have to rescue Lyra. So Lyra gets kidnapped. Will tries to find her. And Miss Mary Malone, after Lyra meets her and they go away, she stumbles into another world. And it talks about her living with some animals she finds called the Mulifa. And I like this. I like it. I like that it talks about like how the animals get around in this new world that she finds. It's a really detailed, I like how detailed it is. Will, okay, kind of spoiler. He finds Lyra, but then they want to travel to the world of the dead because they have some people that they want to find and meet. Well, so Will and some people that they want to meet. They're friends and family, but they didn't get to see them or say sorry or hi or... So they traveled to the world of the dead, and then they let the dead people out. That was kind of a spoiler. Can you cut that out?
Yeah, you don't have to tell like the end of the book.
Okay. They want to go to the land of the dead, and I will leave you there. I don't know if I should drop this because I might drop it. Okay. Drop. There. That was a very suspenseful ending. I think kids that would like these books are kids who... This is kind of like a magical book, like Harry Potter. This is very equal to Harry Potter. But unlike Harry Potter, it talks a lot about their normal life. It kind of has like 2 stories in one. Well, 3 stories in 2 stories, 2 stories in each story. They're really good books. If I have a rating, I would rate them 9 stars because these books are kind of sad. Yes, there are some deaths, but I would rate them 9 out of 10 stars, which is a really good rating. These books are kind of they are on my reading level. I'd say they're a tiny bit lower than that, but they're not kindergarten readers either. They do have some big words, like philosophy. Well, they don't. I don't know if they actually have that word in the book. Do not make me have to search through each and every book. I found a big word. It's scintillocity, which I don't think that's in here either. This is a good read aloud book because then parents can help kids puzzle over the words. I think that this is a good 3rd grade read, which is my reading level, actually. I'd say this is good for 3rd graders and 2nd graders with a little bit of parent help. Yeah. They're not kindergarten reads, though, okay? Okay? Unlike some board books I reviewed, I would not recommend those to, like, 5th graders. Okay. I hope that you can read this great series, and I hope that you can see me again. Again. Bye.